Hey everyone, if you're missed, back again. Hope everyone had a decent, those who celebrate Thanksgiving, or Turkey Day as some people I know call it, had a good one. And those who don't, hope this last weekend went well for them. This round we're starting up Berserker for this run. We're, of course, starting in Act 1. Set difficulty to Torment II. This ought to be I think this ought to be interesting. And, well, I don't think there's much more to be said other than to get this ball rolling.
I tire of the empty battles I once craved. I wander, outcast, while my tribe curses the gods who abandoned us. Our home is in ruins, yet I stand firm. 6 days ago, the falling star struck the town of Tristram. The dead rose in its wake. What evil is this? Could it be what I have sought these long years? A foe worthy of my blade.
I also believe I didn't ever complete a run with... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It'll be just a moment here, folks. Guess I could have done this while I was... Even though this really... Even though it does give you this, when you do this sort of thing, I never really understood it. I don't think it was completely... This ought to be interesting. Anyways, yeah, they give you Paragon points if you go to an exceedingly higher difficulty level when you're at level 1.
This place reeks of death. The fallen star is near. Volcato smiles on me. More fury. I seek the fallen star.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
They keep coming.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
For many years, villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time went by, adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that new Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated by craftsmen and farmers.
Yeah, fury drops as long as the barbarian isn't in
Are you
battle.
Leah? Rumford said you survived the fallen star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
Not enough fury.
This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
I will send them back to their graves. I will save your town.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
First I'm gonna get some more...
We've been under
experience.
siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
I don't care what anyone says. That thing that fell from the sky was no rock. A rock doesn't cause the dead to leave their graves.
Have you come to help us? The other adventurers who came through here didn't look so deadly.
16 militia went out. Only Rumford came back. How could that help us?
No.
We have come at
Just has
last
a
to
really
Tristram's
bad
old
history.
cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety, but I believe information vital to defeating the last lords of the burning hells can be found here.
How can I help fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Your warriors will be avenged.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
I need fury. I gained new power.
one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world, but the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
Cleave or bash? Well, I'm gonna be going into crowd control, so let's try cleave here, shall we? And of course nothing there. Oh, this is so agonizingly slow compared to the monk that I ran through this.
I will never forget the first time I saw
More
these
fury.
horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, buried long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
I grow in power.
Dear reader, I am Abdalhazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives.
Still
often
recharging.
at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Honduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them off with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
Back to hell, dog.
Sit there and spit at me. Spit spines at me, huh? Well, fine.
Disgusting vermin.
Well, let's see what it netted me. A little bit of regeneration and an armor of 6 in a pair of breeches. Alrighty. A bow. Yeah, that doesn't do me any good.
This will be a good battle.
Oh, it's got the vortex affix. Yes, it is. Well, what happens if I go like that? 24-14. Okay, no change.
I've gained new power.
Oh man. Nope, I got rend.
The dead. They started to eat us while we slept. They are everywhere. Run! Save yourself!
The rumors of torture and worse grow every day. What has happened to Tristram and its king? I once thought Leoric a great man, but it seems I was deceived. We all were. He sends our meager army against Wastemarch on the morrow. What will become of us?
These unholy creatures can rest now.
Frostbite. Strike causes on or 11. Let's try rend. Nah, I'll stick to cleave.
What happened to this treasure? Are the fiends hoarding it?
dexterity. Okay. Well, it's more on... Whoops. There we go. Well, dexterity does kind of help all stats help all characters to some degree, but each also has a prime stat. In the case of the barbarian, it's strength. Which is...
While exploring a cave with hopes of finding hidden treasure, I came upon a most grisly sight. A heap of dead bodies. Unbelievably, as I was searching them for any items of value, they began to rise. I must tell them of this in New Tristram before it's too late.
Looks like you didn't make it.
I grow in power.
Oh, already in here. Already been in here. Oh boy. Yeah. Don't know how long.
Old Tristram. Diablo himself once walked this place.
Labyrinthine underbelly of the cathedral. I don't know about actual Tristram itself until
I gained new power. Need more time.
now sometimes there is a log left by Wirt from the original game. But it's been a while since I've seen it spawn, so I wonder if they may have taken it out. But it is a little bit of interesting side lore, I guess. Not a big thing, but I like to see that they'd kept their story straight, as it were. It's too bad they couldn't have done better by this property that was started by Blizzard North. No. It is funny that
Not enough fury.
been something that, in my eyes, they kind of dropped the ball on that one. tried to make Diablo something that it wasn't.
Praise the powers that be. Griswold, bless his dear heart, risked everything to bring that dear boy home from the cathedral. Though he is troubled and moody now, I am certain it will pass, and he will once again be the sweet wort we all love.
Yeah, I don't know about that being drug off by a bunch of fallen and then getting your leg removed involuntarily is not something you just walk away from.
I worked my hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
I think I will actually hold off on buying anything. I'm going to try to make this more of a challenge.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him. Volcato smiles on me.
Oh man, it just gave me another magic dagger. This is weapon the air, deal 180% weapon damage to all enemies within 10 yards of your destination. Nah, I think I'll stick to the ground stomp. Well, it has 3 charges, okay. That's overpower. Takes 12 seconds to cool down, 380% weapon damage to all enemies within 9 yards. I don't remember if that is a complete circular area of effect or directional. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Ooh, fun. Rupture. Causes fire damage, 160% from 160% weapon damage to all other enemies within 8 yards. I love chain react.
Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
Guess we'll swap to the shiv. And we'll go... just go like that. Oh, guess I ought to do some repair too. Or not. Oops.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What of your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior, but was lost when Tristram fell to the deep. Look! A hidden cellar. Follow me.
Your mother had her secrets.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it. Captain Dalton!
Bonus 11 strength. Strength regeneration and cooldown. Now this is interesting. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to avoid buying anything from shops and just see how I go with my
Here's the
pickups.
key and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Oh, looking 2% life present. This could come in handy.
For a long time, Uncle Deckard avoided coming back to this place. There were a lot of ghosts here for him. This is where Diablo drove old King Leoric mad and terrorized the people. I don't know what really happened here. Whatever it was horrible. Nearly everyone who survived went mad.
How did your mother die?
Well, details are hazy, but I know that Adria was obsessed with chasing the arcane. She knew she could never raise a child. Uncle Deckard believes that the madness and horror of her life finally caught up with her.
Yeah, used to be you picked up a elixir or something from here that was meant for a crafting, I think. But they've changed that since.
I need fury.
Not a thing to be had. Well.
Another poor soul. Not ready yet.
A wand.
Tristram Cathedral. The fallen star lies within. This is where the star fell. Need more time.
Guess I'll start changing it up.
smiles on me.
During the last
This
days
cannot
of
be
King
opened.
Leoric's reign, even the skeletons of the ancient dead could not rest. They took up their broken armor and weapons once more, ready to cut down anything that yet drew breath. Though wasted and fragile, these creatures possess a twisted
ready yet.
cleverness that makes them quite formidable.
My DP is not high enough.
I felt we could keep the dead trapped here. Akarat, save me.
Your flesh is weak. Still recharging. Not ready yet. I grow stronger. I grow in power.
Yeah, all 300. We'll stick to overpower for now. $18 yards? Well. As you attack speed increase per seconds for each swing is up. We'll stick to clean for now. Vitality. Vitality regeneration 12 over. Yeah, I could use a bit more strength boost though. That's what powers a barbarian.
Not enough fury.
weapon. Maybe I'll see what I can craft at Griswold, or not Griswold, Hadrig's.
Some foul new disease has taken hold in this land, and the carrion bats are near the heart of it. Since returning to Tristram, I have seen their numbers surge. The evil forces that linger here give them strength, and I fear that the worst is yet to come.
Yeah, that's an awful lot of gold.
Grotesques may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes lurks beneath the monster's flesh, and foul parasites nest within them. It is said that these horrors themselves are constructed by a greater evil, a darkness that I cannot even fathom.
Let's see how that works.
Your fear.
Dannon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Need more time.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this ledge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me.
And soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Cain, I will save you!
After I...
I grow stronger. I didn't realize I opened up what that was. Oh, we got ourselves a unique hair, people. But first, what skill did I... Oh, threatening shout. Reduces damage by enemies. Leap got iron impact. Now we'll see what. And it's an axe. The execute. I haven't seen this one in a while. Attacks will slay enemies with less than 9% health. Yep, looks like we are on a roll now, people. Didn't think I'd get didn't exactly expect to get a...
Oh, thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
I have need of your knowledge, Deckard Cain. Leah will be happy that you live.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found. We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
Oh, wait. Make sure that chest... Sometimes a chest or two will spawn in here. Not that they often have much to them. But it's generally worth a look. Stumps will sometimes carry gold and materials.
I have honored my pledge to Leah and rescued Cain. All that stands between me and the mystery of the fallen star is the Skeleton King, whose return has again darkened Tristram.
Nope. Okay.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
Time is running short. What can you tell me of the fallen star?
Not much, I'm afraid, though the prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
Dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
Going to sell off everything here. Repair. See if that triggered. Nope. Kane's journal is not there.
You know what would take everyone's mind?
Uncle Deckard is home, rescued from the clutches of the Skeleton King. I'm so glad. But the Skeleton King, I thought he was a folktale. The idea of Mad King Leoric returning to torture this place. Hasn't Tristram suffered enough?
I did speak to the mayor before I moved on. Whoops. Oh well, we can see what he says in after.
So this is how it ends? They dragged my cart from the road, but for what? I can't get it repaired. Might as well dig a hole and die in it.
And then you would rise as a shambling corpse and find my blade buried in your skull. You still live. Make the best of it.
Well, some of the interactions are pretty good.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
A sad tale, but I seek the fallen star, and he stands in my way.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts. Leia, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Sakarum tomes warn of a falling star. The Heraldric Scroll spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies, the prophecy of the end days, says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the text since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think we should read too much into them.
And with that little exchange, we are going to break for now. Pick up again. In the next one. It's definitely going to be an interesting one, because I haven't, much like with the monk, I didn't play the barbarian too much. I think it was mostly because there's a great deal of difference between the gameplay of the character type in 3 than there is in 2. And I would suggest anybody curious to get their hands on, well, either of the previous 2. While the first one is well, it shows its age, but it's where it starts. 2 has a really good skill system, and if you get it with the Lord of Destruction expansion. In fact, now that I think about it, I think that the remaster they did not too long ago has both of them. Anyways, I'm rambling on here. Hope you all have a good day, or evening if that may be the case, and we'll catch you in the next one.